What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for tuning in to the second episode of Vlogmas. As you guys know, this is my first time ever doing the Vlogmas challenge, and basically all it is uploading a new vlog every day for the first 25 days of December, so till Christmas I'll be uploading one vlog a day. Now, as you guys might notice, I started a day late, so that's why you're getting 2 uploads in one day, but from here on out it'll just be one a day. And don't forget, I am still doing the giveaway, and if you guys don't know all the details about the giveaway, basically for everyone that comments on the video and leaves like a good legitimate comment meaning something related to the video or something that I said in the video counts as a good comment, not like a one letter, one word comment. They will be entered into a drawing for a care package valued up to $100, and the contents of the care package are not determined yet. It will ultimately depend on who the winner is, so if they're a guy or a girl. The stuff that goes inside it will change. Now, as time goes on, I may reveal little components of the care package that goes into it, but basically this is just my way of saying thank you for supporting my channel and watching my videos. It means so much to me. I really love doing this, and this Vlogmas deal is just one way for me to get really consistent with this channel. Now, all that out of the way, it's time to get to today's story. I mentioned in my first Vlogmas video that I had gotten a new roommate, and he was giving me a little bit of trouble. No, I haven't moved to a new apartment. I'm still in the same 1-bedroom space, just living with a new guy now, and it's been interesting. He's always up in my face, always trying to eat my food. You know, he's just real needy, you know? I have to say, he's really sweet, really loves to cuddle. I have to give him that. So without further ado, let me introduce you to the new roommate. Alright guys, introducing young Dexter Abraham. This is my dog that I've had for the past 6, almost 7 years. He's been living at home with my parents while I moved away for PT school. But now he has come to live with me because it's just been getting really hard on my parents to take care of him, and as you can see, this boy really needs a haircut. We're just waiting to find a good groomer in town, and then we're gonna take care of that real quick. But it's also really cold here, so okay, he's ready to go down. Might keep that fur nice and long for the winter. But anyway, like I was saying, we've had Dexter since he was a puppy, but when I lived at home, you know, it was a lot easier to take care of him because there were my parents and me all helping out taking care of him. But now that I've moved away and they just have a lot of stuff going on, they were looking into rehoming him, and rather than having to rush into that, I decided that it might be easier for me to take him in and look after him for a little bit, and then possibly move into, you know, looking to find him a new home as the right person came up. Obviously, the most important thing with that is that he winds up with people that can really take care of him and look after him. The reason why it seemed more like a temporary move for him to live with me is because I don't necessarily feel like I'm in a position to be taking care of a dog either. Right now it's okay because all I do is pretty much work and come home. But you guys know I love to travel, and I take all these trips whenever I get the opportunity, and that's just not fair for Dexter to, you know, have an owner that's not home much. Even right now, as it is, he is used to being an outside dog, and now he's having to get used to living in an apartment and spending more time in a kennel than I think he's used to. I mean, I come home for lunch, so I take him out before I go to work on my lunch break and after I come home, and as long as I'm home, he's outside of his kennel. But because he's not used to, you know, certain boundaries like that, I feel like the adjustment has been kind of tough on him. So the day that I brought him to Lubbock from Houston was such a long, hard day. I was not even planning on taking him with me. My parents had briefly discussed the idea of me taking him to Lubbock, but we never really planned anything out, so I was really unprepared. And at the last possible second, I had my bags packed, I had everything loaded up into the car. My dad was like, oh, do you want to take the dog with you? And he hadn't even bathed him or anything. Like, he just put him in my car, and that was the end of that. And the drive between Houston and Lubbock always takes me about 9 hours, and that's with pretty minimal stopping time. But Dexter has never been in a car that long, and he's also notorious for getting car sick as a puppy with short distance drives. He did pretty good for the first 2 hours, and then after that, it was a non-stop puke fest. Like, this dog kept getting sick in the car, and every time he did, I'd have to stop, pull over, clean him up, clean up the car. It was just gross. I was so happy to be back in Lubbock, back at my apartment, but I also realized I didn't have anything for him. So at 11:30 p.m. I ran to Walmart, Target, and got like the most basic things to take care of a dog: food, bowls, toys, a blanket, and I couldn't find a kennel anywhere, so that took an extra day. And this dog is used to sleeping in a kennel always. That's just how we trained him, and now he's about to sleep his first night in a new place without something that he's really familiar with. Yeah, so pretty much he wound up crying the entire night, like just whimpering and crying. And at 3 in the morning, I finally got tired of it, and I took him outside and let him handle his business, do what he needed to do. And then the rest of the day while I was at work, I guess he was okay. And that night, got him a kennel. And as I was setting up the kennel that night, he just acted like he had no idea what to do with it or what it was, because he literally walked inside the kennel, peed in it, and then walked out. So weird. I've never seen him do anything like that before. I got so mad at him, but I mean, I know he's adjusting to everything. So now he doesn't do that. But kenneling him right now is my best option, because I don't want him peeing on anything until like I can, you know, come home and make sure he gets to go out. And of course he gets to be out when I'm home and after he's gone outside. But yeah, it's tough right now, because I'm at home most of the time, you know, aside from the times that I'm at work. It's okay for me to take care of him, but I just feel like, you know, it might not be the best long-term option for me, and ultimately I don't want to give this dog up, but if I have to, then I have to, and it's gonna suck, I know, because he's just such a good dog, but ultimately he deserves to be in the best home because he's such a good dog. He is seriously, I've never met a dog that's more loving or more sweet and cuddly than him. Like, he has just always been just, oh gosh. He's just always been so sweet towards me and my family, and even all of my friends. Like, he loves people, and he's just, oh, I love this dog. But yeah, he deserves the best, and I'm gonna try and make it work for as long as I can, but I'm also scared because that means I'm liable to get like super attached to him as well, like even more than I already am, and not think about what is gonna happen in the future and things like that. And it's just not practical for me to have a dog to travel with, especially one that does not do well on car trips. And because I live alone, I, you know, don't necessarily want to give up my dog for boarding, and I don't necessarily want to have to keep asking friends to take care of him. But, you know, while he's here, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna have a good time, and, you know, it's gonna be good. I love this dog. He's the best. Dex is awesome. But definitely an adjustment for me. I've slept less in the past week than I have during finals week in any year of school, just because he needs to be up and at 'em so early, and I've been sick this week, and that's been terrible. Having the flu and then having a dog that wants to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning to go out is no bueno, and especially when it's 30 degrees outside, yeah, that's even worse. But yeah, anyway, just wanted to update you guys on that little little deal a little bit, my new roommate situation, and he's currently like trying to climb onto my lap, but the chair's too high. If you have any tips for me to help make this transition process a little bit easier, maybe you guys have done the same thing at some point, I'm open to suggestion, completely open to suggestion. If you guys have any tips or advice for me to help him get used to his new living situation, I'm all ears. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in for my second episode of the Vlogmas series. I will upload a new video tomorrow, obviously. But until then, bye guys.